I walk with the King, praise His name. No longer I roam, my soul faces home, and I talk with the King. I walk with the King, Meher Baba. I walk with the King, praise His name. No longer I roam, my soul faces home, and I talk with the King.
Krishna was called Gopala,
Vittel?
Krishna, Vittal. I mean, people called him all kinds of names, you know.
We've got the birth of Krishna.
Huh?
We've got the birth of Krishna.
You got the birth of Krishna?
It's a movie.
Oh, acha. Very good. You saw it?
It's a very interesting story.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
We went with Baba to his birthplace in Vrindavan. Yeah. And that's where, when we were getting down from the bus, there was a must there. Beautiful eyes, wild looking, you know, hair all strewn like that. And as soon as he saw Baba, he started singing and dancing. Krishna has come, Krishna has come, Krishna has come, come and he danced before Baba as we were walking down those narrow lanes, you know, to Krishna's little house. And he was just, and Baba then told us that he was the agent over there. But you should have seen his eyes, they were so sparkling. And he recognized Baba for who he was and he kept dancing. And many times Baba would show us that on our tours, you know. Actually, this blue bus tour was a must tour, you know. Baba was doing his work and we women were there with him, but we didn't go along with him. Baba put us there and Baba would go out to the men monthly. So in Vrindavan, we went into these small little cottages. They showed us Krishna's cradle. Krishna, where he played on the river banks with his gopis. He was a very naughty boy, you know. He would steal all their clothes while they were bathing and hide them. Yeah, he would play pranks with them. But they all loved him, and he loved butter and milk. So he would go to Yashoda's house, and she would churn the butter. He would take blobs of butter and eat it. But your mouth will be all red. Did you eat some butter? Now, did you steal some more butter? No, Mama, I didn't. She would scold him. I can see all the butter out your mouth. Wherever we went, there was no water. In Mehrabad, always there was water shortage, everywhere. So even when we thought, now we can have water everywhere. We were staying in Rishikesh, which is near the Himalayas. Right on a hill, there was a lovely dark bungalow. And the river Ganges, which is the source of the Himalayas, which is the source of the river from the Himalayas. There was snow would melt and the river gushing. And we could see that river down, you know, from the house where we were staying. But no water on the hill. So the men monthly had to bring the water from the river Ganges. And Baba said, the men are carrying this on their shoulder. Be careful not to waste water. Drinking water, cooking water, and all that. Not to wash any clothes, not to do anything. So in the evening we all went down these 40 steps which were leading down to the river, you know, carrying up pails and water and washing. And we washed there. It was such fun. Washing that ice cold river, oh my God, we stand. I'd go deep, knee deep to stand in there and just threw your sheets out and the gushing river water, you know, washed it all nice and clean. Oh, it was such fun. It was so beautiful. The hills all around, all green. And we saw these big sadhus who have been sitting in meditation for years. And Baba pointed us, they're all sitting there, waiting to see me, but they don't know that I'm here. And there we were with Baba, you know, walking along the river, seeing everything. It was a lovely place, Rishikesh.
But now like a bird the sunbeams of spring. I'm free and rejoicing. I walk with the King. I walk with the King, Meher Baba. I walk with the King, praise his name. No longer I roam, my soul faces home. I walk and I talk with the King.
In Jaipur, we had plenty of black-faced monkeys with long tails. So it was all open there to where I was cooking. So they would dance on the tin roof, and come down to pinch my food. So I had to stir my food with one hand and keep up tongs in my other hand, and bang, bang, bang on the tin roof to keep them away. And they'd look down at me, trying to snare me away. And then in the evening we sat for meals, and we just sat down, we didn't have tables, there was no furniture, nothing like that. So we'd sit down and in our plates, and they would all line up on the wall with the long tails hanging down, waiting for any minute. Anybody got up to grab their place, and one day somebody just got up to take a chapati or something. The plate was gone and everything was gone. We were in Jaipur also, when the bus stopped, and we were outside the palace. The palace was on the hill, and we saw a band coming down. Those days the Maharaja was still in office. India is not divided into all the states. So Jaipur had its own Maharaja, and it was a state in itself. And the Maharaja's palace was there for Jaipur. So we went up to the palace, and there was a ragged man there. Baba said, he pointed out, he's my agent here. Then Baba had to contact all these souls, They wait for him, they long for him. And he contacts them. And whatever work he has to do, he can do. Push in there in the first plane, second plane, whatever. Many times Baba would show us people unknown to us, You think he's a madman or something. One day somebody was walking with ragged clothes, broken umbrella, or something walking. You think he was a madman. He's mad. Only Baba can tell you, we can't tell. You think he's a madman, a ragged person or something. He has all his great souls.
The joy of his love to you he would bring. Come into the sunlight and walk with the King. I walk with the King, Meher Baba. I walk with the King, praise his name. No longer I roam, my soul faces home, and I talk with the King.
Never ask Baba any questions. I sometimes think back and say, yes, we should have asked Baba something, but we never did. Now people are asking us, why didn't you ask Baba this? Why? We were not there to ask questions. We never have time to ask questions also. All of that. East to west. Even when we went to Sri Lanka, I saw we were on the boat. We had to cross that whole channel. It was carried up in a crane. And that looked like a toy bus, came here and landed on the ship. And we had to cross that. We stayed in Ceylon, in Kandy, on the tea estate. It was beautiful. Yeah, and then Baba took us to visit all these places where Lord Buddha was there. Where we saw a sleeping Buddha it was this from here to here. This side sleeping Buddha. Huge, in a cave. So cold it was in that cave.
Like carved out of stone or something?
Yeah, a cow sleeping
saw it.
on a stone. Yeah.
I know.
But it was on a mountain. We had to
This
go
was a
there.
different one.
Yeah,
Similar.
very beautiful. And they have all these, because
And the
Ceylon is
Janta.
actually really a Buddhist country. And they follow Buddhism much more. We were a little miniature world with Baba, Baba had all communities with him. Italian, Russian, German, Swiss, Indians, Muslims, Hindus, Parsis, Zoroastrians, everybody. So it's a small little world, and whatever he did here reflected on the world.
Look up and let Baba come into your life. The joy of his love to you he would bring. Come into the sunlight and walk with the King. I walk with the King, Mayor Baba. I walk with the King, praise his name. No longer I roam, my soul faces home, and I talk with the King. I walk with the King, Mayor Baba. I walk with the King, praise his name. No longer I roam, my soul faces home, and I talk with